Good day, children. Hope you all are doing well at your place. Today, we will learn a new lesson in New Broadway book, class 3. The lesson's name is The Rice Cakes. Now, children, what do you mean by rice cakes? Rice cakes mean the cakes made up of rice. Years ago in Korea lived a man named Kyung. Years ago in Korea is a country's name. There lived a man by the name Kyung. He was well known throughout his village because he loved to eat rice cakes. And in his village he was very famous. Why? Because he loved to eat rice cakes. And that is our lesson's name. Only one person loved rice cakes more than Kyung, and that was Kyung's wife. And there only one person loved to eat rice cake. And who was that? Kyung's wife. One evening, when he got home from work, he found that a neighbor had sent them 5 rice cakes. One evening when he came home from work, what he found? He found that a neighbor. Children, what do you mean by neighbor? Neighbor means a person who lives next to our house. Had sent them 5 rice cakes. How many rice cakes they gave? 5. Okay. Kyung quickly sat down and started eating the first rice cake. What happened? He sat down quickly to eat the rice cake. First rice cake he ate. His wife also sat down and began eating. They both sat down and started eating. Soon the first 4 rice cakes disappeared. Disappeared means they ate the first 4 cakes. And the 5th was left on the table. And the 5th one was there on the table. Kyung and his wife looked at it long and hard, and Kyung and his wife, they were staring at the rice cake. Kyung said finally, let us strike a bargain. Children, bargain means here an agreement, okay? The last rice cake will go to the person who does not talk or move for the longest time. Now they kept an agreement. Agreement means like a bet. Okay. The person who will not move for the longer time, the rice cake belongs to them. Now let us see what happened next. Now a thief came to the house. He crept. Crept means he came slowly into the room where the greedy couple was sitting. Now greedy means the person who wants more. Okay. He took 2 sleeping mats and 3 quilts. And what that man did, the thief did, he took away 2 sleeping mats and the 3 quilts. Then he noticed Kyung and his wife staring straight ahead, not moving at all. Then what the thief noticed? That the Kyung and his wife, they were looking at each other without moving. They must have frozen in terror. Children, frozen in terror means they were shocked that they cannot move. At the sight of me, thought the thief. The thought that the people, their husband and wife, they were shocked. That's why they are not able to move. So he carried off the mats and quilts and came back for more. So he went with the mats and the quilts and he came back to take more. Without speaking or moving, Kyung watched while the thief went off with his rice balls, chopsticks and soup spoons. And quickly the thief, he took the mats, the quilts, the rice bowls, chopsticks and the spoons also. And also without speaking or moving, Kyung's wife watched while the thief went off with her jewelry and all her fine dresses. And quickly what the thief did? He took the Kyung's wife's jewelry and all the fine dresses. Finally, as the thief disappeared out of the door with his last load, she yelled, "Stop, thief!" And at last, when the thief went or took all the things, The wife shouted loudly. "Ah," said her husband, "you spoke first. The last rice cake belongs to me." And the husband, no, he told that, "Oh, you spoke first and the last cake, it belongs to me." Then he looked around and saw the places where all his precious possessions, precious means valuable, okay, possessions used to be. And at last when he looked around, he couldn't see his precious valuable things. Suddenly he found that he had no appetite anymore. Appetite means desire for food. He lost his appetite.